Hello football world, welcome once again to Chelsea Home. So if you haven't subscribed, please kindly do so. Chelsea are reportedly lining up a 70 million offer to secure all the services of in-demand FC Porto and Portugal goalkeeper Diogo Costa. So according to Fabrizio, yes, Chelsea have stepped up their effort to sign a new goalkeeper to replace Edouard Mendy. The Blues are prepared to sell out an irresistible 70 million bid for Porto short stopper Diogo Costa, who is currently starring for Portugal at the World Cup. Despite having already spent well over 250 million in the summer, more arrivals are likely. Stamford Bridge, in January, as Ported reshapes the squad to his liking. Chelsea have reportedly won the battle to land star attacker Christopher Nkunku and remain interested in his RB Leipzig teammate Josko. So meanwhile, links with Rafael Leo persist as well. And as Fabrizio, Chelsea on the lookout for a fresh face in between the stake as well, with the future of both Edouard Mendy and Kappa in question. Mendy has reportedly refused to sign a new contract extension in West London, despite not performing at his peak level this season, struggling with form and fitness, and making some high-profile blunders earlier in the season. As a result, the Blues are now, ready to listen to offers for the 30-year-old, Senegalese international. Meanwhile, Kepa's, troubles are well documented, having been labelled a huge flop after his record transfer at the Athletic Club. But he has been a man reborn this season, putting on a strength on stellar display in goal for Chelsea. However, the report states that neither goalkeeper has done enough to convince Porter that they are the best long-term option for the number one role. So this has seen Chelsea gets linked with a host of goalkeeper options, including Brighton and then Wolf Albion's Robert Sanchez, Everton's Jordan Pickford, and FC Porto's Diogo Costa. But it looks like Todd and co are ready to push ahead with former offer, for the Portuguese international. The 23-year-old enjoyed a break out campaign with Porto last season, where they made 43 appearances, and he is now regarded as an undisputed starter, between the stake for the club and country. Costa's excellent form in goal has also caught, the eye of a number of top clubs across the continent. He recently put, pen to paper on a new deal at Porto that upped, his buyout clause from 60 million to 75 million. But there are, still clubs circulating around him. Manchester United are believed to be interested in him, owing to their, uncertainty around the future of number one. So David De Gea. Meanwhile, Chelsea have already made first contact with Portuguese, outfits about Costa ahead of a potential transfer next summer. Graham Potter wants goalkeeper who is more comfortable with the ball at his feet to build up play from the back, as he did with his Brighton side, and Chelsea are prepared to offer 70 million for the Portuguese international. So Costa could be an ideal option for the Blues to bolster their goalkeeping department next season. Standing at 6 feet 4 in, he commands an imposing presence and also has exceptional ball playing skills, which are essential for modern goalkeepers. Furthermore, he renews for his penalty savings ability, and then he is really pushing on to meet the target for Chelsea. So as you can see, Chelsea are already in the race to make this thing happen. So pushing on, Chelsea will do everything to sign Josko. So according to Spanish journalist Alfredo, Chelsea will do everything to sign RB Leipzig defender Josko ahead of next season. Yes, the London giant failed to secure a pre-transfer agreement for Vardiol last summer. They wanted to sign him for the 2023-2024 season and beyond. Yes, as we can see, things are already hard, but Leipzig were not interested in doing business. The German club rejected 3 buys from Chelsea, with the last one being 78 million. Graham Potter's side remain optimistic of landing the versatile Croatian defender, and Pedule claims that the club will do everything to sign the 20-year-old ahead of competition. The club won the defender for next season and are pushing to close the operation with Leipzig. So Josko has been highly rated from his time at Dynamo Zagreb. The Croatian is now in his second season at Leipzig, where he has developed into a top-class central defender. Yes, he has been superb, with his defensive awareness and ability to match crunch tackles. His distribution, has also been top notch. He has a bright future ahead of him, and Chelsea appear keen on finalizing an agreement with Leipzig before their European rivals enter the race. So the London are present negotiating a deal with Leipzig for Christopher Nkunku. The Frenchman is likely to move to Stamford Bridge next summer. So Chelsea would use the same opportunity to try and sign Josko too. 78 bid was insufficient to pursue Leipzig in the last transfer window. As we can see, with his world-class potential and young age, the Bundesliga, heavyweights could demand as much as 100 million to consider the departure of Josko. So Josko would be a fabulous signing for Chelsea. He can play in central defense or as a left back. He could be seen as a long-term replacement for Thiago Silva, who is already 38. The Brazilian has shown no signs of slowing down, but he could leave the club after this season or the next. So this is what is happening right now as Christopher Nkunku head into Chelsea radar and making things happen always. So Josko is someone that Graham Potter really admire from afar and really trying to push and make things happen for Chelsea. So far, so good. We are in a good track. I think Todd is ever prepared to bring Josko to the club. So if you're a Chelsea fan, be happy because January transfer is going to be a fantastic one. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share for more updates.